Hey, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushua, Ba'ashim, Rakah Kadash, double honors to our apostles, our elders at Great Millstone, much respect to you brothers out there that's preaching his word in truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of earth, Tabernacle of David, the hopeful elect, and the speckled bird. I want to say shalom. Now, I was watching this show called Lovecraft, and when I first started watching it, I'm like, hey, you know, it's a pretty nice show. I like how they rock it. But then, you know, Esau Edom and our people join with them. You know, they always got to sprinkle in some gay scenes, man. So wickedness. It's like, man, you can't even sit back, watch TV without seeing some wickedness being portrayed. And this is why we signed and crying for the Lord to come back, man. You cannot sit back, you know, try to relax from your day-to-day job or whatever without seeing some wickedness, man. So anyways, the dude's father that you see on the screen, you know, his father in the show, pretty much, man, he went down the other way, I should say. All right, he hooked up with some light-skinned Jake, which could be an Edomite in real life. I don't know. But anyways, hooked up with the light-skinned Jake, and man, you know, with these TVs nowadays, man, I mean, I would say y'all should go watch it for yourself, but hell no, man. You know, that scene that they showed, I'm like, what the hell is going on here? So pretty much they hooked up with each other. And then he had another scene, which I'll probably go right here. It had another scene, because that's the dude, if y'all haven't seen it. You know, spoiler alert. If you haven't seen it, you know, they had the scene where the dude's father went into, I guess, a gay club or a drag club, whatever you want to call it, man. And you know, he just pretty much let loose, showed his true colors. And I just want to say, man, you dudes out there that has aspirations to be famous in this world, to make it into this world, this is what you have to do. You got to bend another man over, or you got to get bent over, and you got to be down with that. And us over here, since we know the scriptures, hey, the Lord gave you unto that vile affection. The Lord gave you over to that, and He's gonna save you up for these nuclear missiles or whatever plague and destruction that the Lord is gonna save you up for, man. Hey, this place is done, man. It's witchcraft is done. And I'm tired of it. I'm tired of turning on the TV and seeing this wickedness. You know, kind of side note, I was watching some YouTube videos, and you know, when I was a young man in high school, there was this show called Gumball. You know, it was pretty funny show. But they had the videos on YouTube, and said I watched Gumball for the plot. And you know, I was watching it. You know, you had the little funny scenes, but sprinkled throughout the, you know, the whole video and the show, you had some gay scenes in it, man. So this place is corrupted, man. This place got to go. While y'all out there looking for the so-called white man's approval, for him to give you some affection, for him to take care of you, give you equality. Hey, we over here sighing and crying to the Lord, which is true wisdom, telling you this place is done. This place is through. We asking for the Lord to give us fame and glory. We asking for the Lord, which is already prophesied, for this place to be burnt with thermonuclear fire. Because I'm tired of it, man. I'm tired of seeing this wickedness on TV. You know, the scene that I was watching in Lovecraft was so bad. You know, the dudes, you know, getting it on. It was so bad that I had to fast forward. I'm like, I ain't trying to see this wickedness. You know, it's practically like watching porn, dude. Like, what the hell? I ain't trying to see this. Anyways, there's this insert. I may read it, I may not. But, let me see. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and read it. Nah, you know what? It's right here. I already told y'all. Because I'm just tired of it, man. And this is what our people, you know, since you want to be joined to these devils, and you want these devils to pay you lump sum of money, you got to walk with the devil. You got to push out what the devil wants. And that's your people going against the law, statutes, commandments, how about Shema Shai. Okay? Anyways, let's go ahead and get some scriptures, man. Like I said, I was going to read that, but I'm so turned off from that, man. Anyways, this is 2 Peter 2. And I'm going to start at verse 6. And turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemning them with an overthrow, making them an example unto those that after should live ungodly. And America is following the ways of Babylon the Great. It's like it's following the ways of Babylon, following the ways of Egypt. And guess what? Those places were overthrown or taken down. And America is going to be overthrown with thermonuclear fire. And we can't wait, man. Oh, you best believe I can't wait for this place to be destroyed. Because I'm tired of seeing it, man. We living in Sodom and Gomorrah. We living in Egypt. We living in Babylon. Babylon being the place of confusion. Babel, Babal, Slakia, Babel. All right, place of confusion, man. And delivered just Lot. And just like Lot, well, I'm going to go ahead and read it. I'm going to go ahead and finish it. And delivered just Lot, vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked. And we're vexed out here, man. I'm tired of seeing the wicked out here prospering. I'm tired of seeing it. We out here vexed. The hopeful elect out here is vexed. I'm tired of seeing it, man. I gotta fast forward the show because they want to play all these gay scenes, man. The hell with this wicked ass place, man. I can't wait for this place to be overthrown like Sodom and Gomorrah. You want to follow the ways of Sodom and Gomorrah? Well, this place is going to be overthrown just like Sodom and Gomorrah, man. All right? And we're praying to the Lord that he delivers us. We got to be delivered. You dudes out there that is out there yelling Black Lives Matter, I want equality. You want this place to stay forever, not knowing that the Lord has a kingdom waiting for you, where you're going to be a king. You ain't got to work for these devils anymore. But you dudes don't want that. For that the righteous man dwelling among them and seeing and hearing vex his righteous soul from day to day with their unlawful deeds. Perfect, man. Vexed. Day to day. And that's us. When the Lord gives you that breath of life, opens up your eyes to this truth, you get vexed and vexed even more. I was already vexed before I came into the truth, and now I really see it. You know, I really see it. You know, I'm glad the Lord, you know, before I came into the truth, he already gave me that spirit to see it. But hey, to really, really know, and to know these prophecies, to know these breakdowns, all praises to Yahweh Shema Shai for that, man. The Lord knoweth how to deliver the godly out of temptation, because we understand that the mark of the beast is going to come, and he's going to deliver you from that. Ultimately, you're going to see the reward of the wicked, and to preserve the unjust unto the day of judgment to be punished. And that's what we're waiting for. All you celebrities, all you wicked ass people, wicked ass Israelites that's out there and want to follow the ways of Esau, Edom, the devil, man. It's here on earth. You have a judgment that's going to be reserved. And a lot of you are going to eat a missile, man. You smoking the blunt. You're going to be smoking the missile. You're a man and you getting it down with another man. You're going to be probably in the midst of you doing that, you're going to be destroyed with fervent heat. Okay, we're looking for new heavens and new earth where dwells in righteousness. Okay, you can read that in the next chapter, 2 Peter 3 and 10 on down. Okay? But chiefly them that walk after the flesh in the lust of uncleanness, and despise government, presumptuous are they, self-willed. They are not afraid to speak evil of dignities. All right, these are these perfectly describing the people here on earth. Now, you know, they did it in their past life. They did it in Sodom and Gomorrah. It's no different now. I'm going to jump down to verse 12. But these are natural brute beasts. You see them out there. Made to be taken and destroyed. That's what we're waiting for, man. So right now, we're vexed. We just got to keep on moving through this truth. Okay? And wait for these natural brute beasts to be destroyed. Speak evil of the things that they understand not, and shall utterly perish in their own corruption. Ooh, I can't wait for that, man. You know, a lot of them coming up against this truth. You know, oh man, we can do whatever we want. A man can do whatever you want. All right, go ahead. Go ahead. See what's going to happen to you. Verse 13, and shall receive the reward of unrighteousness, as they count it to pleasure to write in the daytime. Spots they are in blemish, Slakia, sporting themselves with their own deceiving while they feast with you. And this also goes with these false prophets out here. Okay, these false prophets out there. You know, dudes that were once among you, walk with you out there on the highways and byways with you. And then, you know, Lord already had it in his movie that they were going to fall off, that they were already allotted to be destroyed. You know, like the brothers was going into the other day. You know, had the dudes in Chicago that fell off. You know, the Lord put that perverse spirit on them. And they started changing up the doctrine. Well, guess what? They're going to be destroyed. And plus, they haven't done a video in a whole year. So they through. They're going to die with these sinners over here. You know? They're going to die. Anyways, let's go ahead and get some more. Let's go to Ezekiel 9 and 4. And the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. So the elect, 144,000, man, they're going to be out here doing the work of the Lord and do a day to day. They're going to be vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked. I am vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked. I'm tired of seeing it. And Lord willing, I'm of the elect. Lord willing, you brothers and a few sisters out there, you of the elect, you can see the wickedness of this place that it perpetuates, man. And to the others he said in my hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. You hear that? Lord don't play no games. Verse 6, slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women, but come not near any man upon whom is the mark, and begin at my sanctuary, then and begin at the ancient men which were before the house. So the Lord don't care, man. The Lord don't play no games. You know, because we also understand regeneration, and we understand, you know, no one perished. So I'm going to get that real quick. Being innocent. Job 4:6, I believe, or 7. Job 4:7. Remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent, or where were the righteous cut off? Whoever perished being innocent. So we understand that judgment happens upon this earth. You know, these Christians out here, they preach about hell being the actual place that you're going to burn forever. No, hell is those nuclear missiles that's going to hit Babylon the Great in various places, but especially here in Babylon the Great. Even as I seen, they that plow iniquity, you going up another man, okay? You in Hollywood, and they tell you got to do this to be famous. And so wickedness reap the same. So you're going to be destroyed. You're going to be destroyed. By the blast of power they perish, and the breath of his nostrils are they consumed. All praises to Yahweh Shema outside for that. Okay, because these people is wicked as hell, and they deserve it. They deserve it. Help foreign, pushing our people into that madness, man. Let's go ahead finish that on Ezekiel 9:4. Okay, believe I read verse 6. You know, so slay utterly old and young. Like I said, man, no one's innocent, man. That's why we do these sit downs. That's why we go hard for the Lord. That's why we go out there on highways and byways, because we see the reward for doing it. If we're of the elect, we see the reward. Verse 7, and he said unto them, defile, verse 7, and he said unto them, defile the house and fill the courts with the slain. Go ye forth. And they went forth and slew in the city. That's what's going to happen, man. Because a sword is being sharpened. In fact, let's go ahead and get that. Ezekiel, I think it's 21. Yep. Ezekiel 21:9. Son of man, prophesy and say, thus saith Yahweh, say a sword is sharpened and it's also furbished. This is the time, man. The Lord is gearing up Esau, Edom, and these plagues and that nuclear missile to get you niggas, man. And I can't wait. I can't wait to see the reward of the wicked. Lord willing, I'm of the elect week, and you brothers and few sisters out there. I can't wait. So we can see that. Because you niggas is wicked as hell, man. Wicked as hell, man. It is sharpened to make a sword slaughter. You hear that? It is furbished that it may glitter. Should we then make mirth? You want to be out there in the Hollywood scene? You want to get that money? It ain't time for that. It's time to do this work. Time to fear the Lord. It contemneth the rod of my son as every tree. Right? Just like trees get cut down, well, guess what? You 2/3 are going to be cut down. And he has given it to be furbished, that it may be handled. The sword is sharpened and is furbished and is given into the hand of the slayer. Esau, Edom, it's hand of the slayer. Verse 12, cry and howl, son of men, for it shall come upon my people. It shall be upon all the princes of Israel. So no matter your status here in Babylon the Great, you know, it said princes as well. You know, to me, when I see that, I'm like, you know, especially you celebrities, because people look up to you, man. But also, you know, all of us ultimately are going to be kings and priests in the kingdom of heaven. Anyways, terrors by reason of the sword shall be upon my people. Smite therefore upon thy thigh. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go back to Ezekiel 9:4. Ezekiel 9:8, and it came to pass while they were slain them, I was left and fell upon my face and cried and said, Ah, Yahweh power, wilt thou destroy all the residue of Israel in the pouring out of thy fury upon Jerusalem? Since that sword is being furbished, it's like, man, the Lord went through the city and pretty much started slaying everybody, man. That's what it seemed like. But the elect were protected. So the elect is going to be protected in this day. You know, so the 2/3, it outnumbers the 1/3. So it just seems like, man, every Israelite that you see on the block, that's what it seemed like. It's just getting mowed down because they wicked as hell. But that's all right, man. When they go up to the heavens and come back in the kingdom of heaven, they're going to be righteous. Verse 9, then he said unto me, the iniquity of the house of Israel and Judah, okay, northern and southern kingdom, is exceedingly great. Exceedingly. Can you join into these devils, pushing out that wicked vibration into our people? You know, here it is, you know, people look at you, you think they straight. And you know, on the down low or whatever, man, they out there popping other men. Or they out there popping men that look like women. You know, wicked as hell. Exceedingly great, and the land is full of blood, and the city full of perverseness. You hear that? For they say the Lord have forsaken the earth, and the Lord see not. Lord sees you. Lord's eyes are 10 times brighter than the sun. You can't hide from the Lord. Lord's going to kill you, man. And as for me also, my eyes shall not spare, neither will I have pity. The Lord's not going to have pity on you niggas, man. The ways and concoctions that the Lord has set up for you, it's not going to have pity for you. But I will recompense their way upon their head. And we can't wait, man. Because you niggas was wicked as hell. I'm going to get Jeremiah 51. I think I'm on verse 6. I think I'm going to start at verse 5. Jeremiah 51:5. For Israel have not been forsaken, nor Judah of his power, of the Lord of hosts, though their land was filled with sin against the Holy One of Israel. And this land is full of sin. But he's not going to forsake his elect. His elect is going to get beaten up in the chariots. Flee out the midst of Babylon. This is what we're telling you, man, out there on the highways and byways and these sit-downs, man. Flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity. Don't be joined into this place. Don't be following the ways of Babylon the Great. If you do, you're going to be cut off with this place. For this is the time of the Lord's vengeance. He shall render unto her a recompense. And that's what's going to happen, man. This place perpetuates wickedness. Well, guess what? It's going to be cut down. It's going to be destroyed. Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hand. All right? He's waiting for this place to be destroyed. He's just letting you pile upon all your sins, man. Putting up the tab, man, of sins that made all the earth drunken, and the nations have drunk her wine, and therefore the nations are mad. The nations drunk her wine, committed fornication with them, spiritual fornication, follow the ways of Babylon the Great. So now you see the other nations, some of these other nations is, they got gays, they got so-called democracy, following all the ways of Babylon the Great, Christmas, all this stuff, man. But now they seeing America for what it is. That's what's going to pop off World War III. That's what they seeing, man. They see America for what it is. That's one of the reasons why World War III, I should say, is going to get popped off. Verse 8, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her, take balm for her. If so be, she may be healed. Verse 9, we would have healed Babylon. You hear this? Would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her. This ain't your rest. This ain't your rest, man. And let us go, everyone, to his own country. And that's what these other nations are doing. They're angry with Babylon the Great. For judgment reacheth into the heavens and is lifted up even to the skies. Okay? So this place has a huge judgment that's going to come to pass on this place, man. And that's that thermonuclear fire. And you jakes that want to be like heathens are going to taste it. You're going to drink that nuclear fire. Verse 10, the Lord had brought forth our righteousness. Come and let us declare in Zion the work of the Lord, our power. That's what we're doing out there on the highways and byways. Declaring the works of our Lord. Make bright the arrows, nuclear missiles, gather the shields, and the Lord have raised up the spirit of kings of the Medes, for his device is against Babylon to destroy it, because it is the vengeance of the Lord, the vengeance of his temple. And that's what we can't wait, man. Once again, them arrows to be geared up and to smoke this place out, man. Anyways, I'm going to end it right there. I think I went long enough. I could get some more. But y'all get the point, man. You know, y'all want to be famous in this world. You know, riches profit not in the day of wrath. Proverbs 11:4. Okay, but your righteousness is what's going to deliver you. Your righteousness is what's going to deliver you. And that's what we're praying, that we're of the elect. I'm tired of being vexed by the filthy conversation and actions of the wicked. Anyways, till next time, Lord willing, shalom.